humbly that my deputy president, in person of QS Abato, come forward, sir, as he will be presenting to the first speaker, QS Bamidele Mafemidu. Sorry, QS Akim Smith. I'm sorry for that mix-up. So I want to invite forward QS Akim Smith for the award.
The leadership of the chapter, elders here present, fellows of the Institute, it is indeed a rare privilege for me to make a presentation to my chairman of Associate Consulting Quantity Surveys. That's a very critical arm of the Institute. So I consider myself very, very lucky to stand here and make a presentation to him. But before giving you the token of appreciation for the chapter, I want to thank you immensely for coming in to add onto the existing body of knowledge on this very critical area, that if we are focused enough in this country, it will add to our infrastructure stock in this country. I want to urge all that are seated here and those who are not even here to find time and go through those papers more critically at your leisure times. You stand to gain quite a lot from it. At this point, it is my honor and privilege to, on behalf of the chapter, or your state chapter, to make a presentation to you, most distinguished QS Hakim Smith, NIQS. Thank you so much.
Keep clapping, please. Thank you very much, sir. I also have the privilege to welcome my Oga very, very well, the Oga of my Oga, QS Ifeanyi Anago. Sir, can you come up, sir, as you will be presenting to the second speaker. So also, sir, QS Bamidele Mafemidu, can you come up to the podium for reception of the award?
I request to stand on all existing protocols. I, on behalf of the USA chapter of Environmental Quantity Surveyors, make this presentation, the erudite presentation you made in the morning, quite enriching. And we pray that God will continue to bless you and enlarge your coast. God bless you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir. So, standing on the existing protocol, we are moving. I want to invite the chairman of the afternoon session as we move straight into the afternoon session, in person of QS Jide Oke. He will be chairing the afternoon session. We'll have two other papers. Sincerely, you don't want to leave at this time because we are at the peak of this seminar, and this, I assure you, will be the most interesting session so far. So, permit me to welcome QS Jide Oke to chair the afternoon session.
Thank you very much. The chairman
of the chapter, the deputy president, to observe the protocol of the institute. I will still call him again, but we'll first acknowledge the president, the deputy president of the institute, my dear friend, QS Alhaji Mohamed Abato, very eminent resource person in our midst, particularly my Oga, QS Barrister Ifeanyi Anago, a very senior member of the institute. My own chairman, that one would be very devastating if I don't acknowledge him. My chairman, QS Bamidele Mafimidiwo. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we're here once again. I'm sure we've had very interesting session in the morning, and today is not going to be less. I mean, this afternoon is not going to be less. It's still going to be very impactful and very interactive. And without wasting time, we move on straight to the papers, and we have two papers to be presented by these very distinguished members of the Institute, and I can say that you consider yourself very lucky to have them to be presenting to us. For those who are in the afternoon session, please give yourself a round of applause, because I can say you consider yourself lucky. We have two papers, and it's going to be 40 minutes for each of them, after which we'll take questions and answer session. And to kick it off is the paper 7, and it is my pleasure to call on Maoga Barrister. He's not just a QS, he's a man of double honors. He's a QS and he's a lawyer of many years standing. As a matter of fact, he should be a son by now because it's more than 10 years. But at least a fellow of the Nigerian Institute of Quantity Surveyors. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Barrister QS Ifeanyi Anago, NIQS, to present to us the paper on partnership models in infrastructure development and overview. You are welcome, sir. You want to, I think it's better you come here, sir. Yes, sir. Please keep it coming. Let's keep the applause going. Thank you, sir.
The Deputy President of the Nigerian Institute of Quantity Surveyors.
I'm sorry about that. I thought we finished the morning session, but let me not breach so much protocol by not inviting the resource persons to come to the front table. I was expecting that I should be on the front seat. Can I call the chairman, come to the front seat? Then the chairman, Lagos chapter, please come to the front seat. Fellow, please also join him to come to the front seat. Please, those who are at the back, I will also want to implore that you please move forward so that we can interact, we can hear ourselves. Don't leave the deputy president there alone. Thank you very much. Please, let's give them a round of applause. So I think we can get it started. Sorry, sir.
Well, I appeal to stand on all the already established protocols so we can save on time. Today we're looking at an overview of partnership models in infrastructure development. And it's purely an overview. And I want to just convey an apology up front.
That apology that my paper is not academic. That's true. You won't find so many et als and et als and et als. It's purely professional and born out of our own practice experience. I will be speaking to the paper, some part of it, and I'll be reading some part of it. I'm sure that they will send you the copies later, as it were. My paper began with what I call a preamble. There's an introduction. Then there is the spectrum of PPP. Then there is what I call matters arising. And what I call typical methodology adopted by ICRC. And then I'll conclude, as it were. Well, let me start with my preamble. And it goes like this. The title of my preamble is Jungle Wizard. Pardon me, Jungle Wizard. The Civil War had just ended. Cash was scarce, and tempers were brittle. On the slopes of Obete Market in Enugu, a motley crowd of spectators gathered around a rather skinny and hungry-looking fellow. It was a bright January morning. The skinny fellow suddenly burst into a song and danced along as he sang. He was carrying a black box covered with a black cotton cloth. As sudden as he had commenced the dance, he stopped and introduced himself as Jungle Wizard, a licensed magician. He had been sent by some good spirit, according to him, to answer the prayers of the crowd for some provisions from the nearby market. He opened his black box, turned it upside down, thus displaying its complete emptiness. Jungle Wizard covered the empty box with a black cloth again, faced the market, and began his incantation. First of all, he said, abracadabra. This we later learned was a restraining instruction to the enabling spirits not to harm him. Then we heard acha, aka, apama. Assist me, the Jungle Wizard, and supply biscuits from the market to these hungry bystanders. With his face creased in smiles and soaked in glistening sweat, he turned the box upside down again, and sundry kinds of packets of biscuits poured out. The crowd broke into excitement, and several people dived for their share, including myself. Then he went for the juggler. You see, so many of you here today do not have wristwatches, and I'm going to conjure some from the market and distribute to persons who will just deposit 10 shillings into this box. So many people deposited 10 shillings apiece into the box. And to each depositor, he gave a piece of paper shaped like a wristwatch and strapped to their wrists. Sometimes when they cut it, he do like this in his ears. Take. He will tie it around their waist to put 10 shillings inside the box. Once more, Jungle Wizard began to sing and dance. His steps were measured and intense. As he danced, he packed his materials, tied up his box. Incredulity marked the faces of the expectant depositors, who were each awaiting a golden wristwatch. Jungle Wizard stopped his crazy dance, looked directly at the crowd, and said, how could you deposit a paltry 10 shillings into my box and expect a golden wristwatch? This is clearly fraudulent. If you want a golden wristwatch, you go into the market and buy one. In any case, I'm a licensed magician, and I've only supplied you goods commensurate with the deposit, the biscuits you've just collected. With that declaration, Jungle Wizard disappeared into the market. As the crowd, transfixed in the same spot, gazed on. Value for money. There will come. That's the truth. That's the truth. I want you to understand that PPP is principally driven by value for money. Value for money. I'll come to that later. And I'm happy I have young students here. How many of you here are students? Most of you here are students. I'm so glad. You know, because we are here to lay a foundation for what we're going to be in the future. You've heard my classmate Keith talk about growing the young ones, because in our own time, we focus on what we call return, fill, and ramp. Our training was purely technical and functional. But today, QS has changed. You are now a resource manager who ought to manage the 4 M's of infrastructure and construction: money, men, machine, and material. That's your remit. And I want you to step outside the box. Let your mind be enlarged. Don't be inferiorized anymore by this narrow construct we have put on the QS profession. Step outside the box, and you see that the top is empty, looking for you. Let me tell you something. People could ask you, as we're talking about infrastructure, you know, except those who know, who deal with numbers, few will know that the QS is the most important professional at the core of infrastructure, because it's the issue of numbers, cost and value. I'm expecting some of you to begin tomorrow. When they ask you, who are you and what do? You could simply say, I'm a value management consultant. Anything called value, ask me. At the back of your mind. You know, I was shocked some time ago when I was in Canada. I met a pastor at the airport. His church is at the airport. He's the pastor of the chapel there. One day I followed him out, came back, and I asked him, what do you do for a living? I've not seen him go to work. What do you do for a living? The man said to me, I'm a character consultant. I'm a character consultant. I said, what is a character consultant? What do you do? He lowered his voice. He said to me, old-fashioned Bible study. I teach to companies, and people stop stealing. So their profits increase, and they pay me from the savings. Character consultant. I won't be surprised if they ask you, what do you do? I'm a value management consultant. I'm not going to be speaking, just going to the paper directly. I'll be sharing my experience. You understand? When you get a paper, you can read it. Most of what I said in the introduction have been said before by these my erudite presenters. Introduction of PPP, what it is, whether it's economic infrastructure, social infrastructure, what they mean, and so on and so forth. I won't be talking about those ones now, because they're already in the menu that you have. I'll be talking about the questions we asked here. You know, how could the government, who has entered into a PPP agreement, advertising to the whole world that Nigeria is open for that kind of investment, suddenly midway, turn around to say, no, we thought you said you are going to recover your money in 10 years. You're recovering it in 3 years. No. Let's negotiate. You know, sometimes we do this because two things. We don't understand the legalities, the legal instruments backing some of these things. We don't understand the guarantees. That's what they call MIGA, guarantee, MIGA, Multilateral Investment Guarantee Agency. There's ICSID, international agencies that guarantee investment. And then maybe somebody borrow money from his own country and come to invest. And tomorrow they turn around to say, why did you do that? It's not done. Because you're expected to watch over your own interest. Hire professionals who know what they're doing, who can watch over your own interest. That's what it is. And young people, listen to me. You must be somebody who has the competence and skill set for somebody to hire you to watch his interest. Get it clear. Get it very, very clear. You know, some time ago there was an agency, federal government agency, that was going to do a PPP. They said they wanted in Abuja. drive the process, you drive their fee. You know why? Because you have the basics of knowing what to look for and what to look for it. So, I'll finish with my introduction. Huh?